Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. If this is your first time here, what we do is we take a look at a can of beer, bottle of beer, sometimes a bottle of spirits might stop by, and we read the label to see what the brewery or the distillery is trying to sell us, and we find out exactly what they're, take a look at the attitude and the atmosphere of the beer, and then we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. If this is your first time here, please click on the subscribe button and the bell, that way you won't miss any of our presentations. And I'd really appreciate it if you gave a comment, particularly on this one. Oh, for those of you who have been here before, you know what to expect. We have a three-step to our tastings here. First, we always have the same style of glassware. That way none of the beers has a leg up when it comes to checking out their clarity or their aromatics. And speaking of aromatics, most people will see, sniff, sip, and speak. What I do, I see, I sip first, then sniff, then speak. Why? Sometimes the nose can mislead the taste buds. I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you right up there. All right, and the third step, the temperature of the beer. Most temperatures for the beers, it's very important, is to the right temperature. Ales, they're fermented at a higher temperature, so they should be served around 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Lagers, they ferment way down there, almost to freezing, and so they should be best served in the high 30s to maybe the mid 40s Fahrenheit. I always check the temperature of my beer with my thermopin here. There's a link down in the description box if you want to get your own. And there's a link right up there to let you know the perfect temperature for your beer. All right, for those of you who have been here before, let's begin. You know what to expect. Today, I'm down brown ale from the Whetstone Brewing Company in Brattleboro, Vermont. The station at Brattleboro, I believe that's how they are on the web, so if you go take a look at them, that's what you look for. Okay, what did I say? It's malty, smooth, roasty, and toffee. All right. Our brown ale is a classic in style and packed with roasty, chocolatey flavor. Smooth and complex, this beer is decidedly malty, yet balanced by a touch of hops. Okay, so we're looking for almost a sweet beer, but just a touch of hops on there. Certainly roasty and the toffee and chocolatey. So this is going to be a really flavorful beer. I'm looking forward to this. Now, brown, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a deep brown. They have, the motif there is autumn, so this is a very autumnal beer. And let's see if they can tell us the ABV, 5.5% alcohol by volume. Doesn't give me any of the bittering units, but I will have it in the description box below. All right, well, a brown ale of very malty, toffee and chocolate, and probably just a little bit of hops on the aromatics and the taste. So let's crack it open and see if it meets expectations. We got a nice carbonation smoke coming off of there. Whoa, boy, that's a nice dark beer. Look at that. It's a beautiful color. It is nice and clear. Puts up a nice head. Oh boy. Now it may look a little bit cloudy on that, but that is because it is very humid today, and the condensation is going to be pretty bad. So we can't hold that against them. All right, a brown ale should be around 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's take a look. Get the thermal pen out. And we are at 49 degrees. So it might be just a little tough to find some of the flavors, but we're going to try. Okay, first swig. Wow, there's a lot of coffee there. a lot of coffee. Then comes the chocolate. There it is. It's not a very heavily bodied beer. This is a nicely light bodied beer. It's not something that's very, very viscous. No, no. And it's got a nice, for those of you who are into beer at all, patent malt, which is kilned malt. It is burnt, and it gives what that little bit of a dry flavor to Guinness. And the patent malt on the back of this is really nice on the palate. The final taste, some people call it the aftertaste. I call it the finish. It's a nice crisp finish. You want to have some more of this one, that's for sure. First nosedive. Not much there. There is that nice freshness that you get off of a beer that's well made. Second swig. Yeah. There's layer on layer on layer of flavor there. The chocolate and the chocolate and the coffee just blending together nicely, and in such a light body, it almost makes you feel righteous drinking this beer. All right, well, does I'm Down Brown Ale from the Whetstone Craft Beers meet expectations? It certainly does. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.